Morning, everybody. Clear my camera real quick. Sorry. It is 3:30 in the morning here, and it is storming, and that woke me up. So many of you have commented about Judge, and I just want to tell you, thank you so much for all the sweet, sweet words. Yes, it is so heartbreaking. I'm going to try to answer a few questions. He is under vet's care. So he was with a medical foster for a few days. And she was she used to work for animal control. She was a former animal control officer. She was the one he was with while he was being medically supervised. He had to have a blood transfusion because he was in such bad shape. Somebody asked about how his wounds are being treated. She was treating them with peroxide and stuff, and then she suggested we just wipe them with baby wipes. So he has taken calfalaxin. It's an antibiotic. He has to take an antibiotic twice daily. I'm assuming the pressure wounds are from where he was like in the crate, laying on the hard surface, probably in his own feces and urine. That's what I'm assuming. And they probably had to debride the actual wounds, and that's what made them look so bad. He's got two big ones, a small one right beside his, like in the hollow of his rectum. He's got a bunch of them on his feet. So several times a day, especially after I take him out to go potty. I just got him this afternoon, but we've already been wiping them after he goes out, mainly because flies immediately are attracted to it and gnats, so I try to get all that off. But he is under vet's care, and somebody asked about us feeding him. He eats very little right now, so she's been feeding him like 5 or 6 small meals a day. And so she had already fed him like 5 times before I picked him up. And I fed him, sorry, Nathan's asleep if you hear him moaning. He talks a lot in his sleep, and he probably is hearing me. Put himself back to sleep. So I fed him a little bit of rice and then a little bit of kibble before bed. And I did notice he's kind of self-regulating on food. So what kibble I did put in his bowl, he ate just a little of it, and then he walked away from it. So when he sees food, he acts very, very I don't want to say aggressive, because he's not aggressive with it. Although that would be completely reasonable considering what he's been through. And he might be aggressive with food when it comes to the dogs, but he hasn't been yet. Bouncer sniffed around his bowl and he didn't react. But he acts like as soon as he sees it, he gets real, kind of like quick on it. And then after a couple of bites, he backs off and leaves it. So I'm sure it makes him feel uncomfortable. I know he's going to have diarrhea. Somebody mentioned that. He's drinking a lot of water too. So that's going to cause him to have diarrhea. And I'm not withholding water. I am giving him food, and then at bedtime I took it out just because I don't want him getting sick. And then in the morning I'll give it back to him again. And I don't know who did this. I don't know the outcome. I don't know. More than likely animal control took him. And then Holly from Paul's Angels, you guys, it doesn't give me her organization in the description, but I have it tagged up there if you guys want to write it down. And if anybody wants to donate to a good cause, Holly rescues and pulls dogs constantly. I've got 3 of my 7 dogs, because I'm now including him as one of mine, is from her. And Buddy is from her. Jazzy is from her. And Buddy was in the same situation. They rescued him. He had had his collar embedded in his neck from where he'd been on a chain. He has no teeth here. And he lived like that for like 8 years. He was like 8 or 9 years old when I got him, and he's now 13. He's 5. I mean, I've had him for 5 years. Everybody wants to know who did this and if they're in jail. I don't know. I have no clue. Probably not. Because Georgia's animal cruelty laws are not harsh enough. I think they're misdemeanors so many times, and then they're a felony. Then they become a felony, and it's like, or something like that. It's not enough. That's all I can say. It's not enough. I agree with every one of you for what should happen to them. And jail is too good. Jail's too good. If they put them in jail, they need to make them wear a t-shirt that shows exactly what the animal looked like that they just did this horrible torture to. And I think they should do that with people who mistreat children too. Make them wear a shirt and shows everybody what they did, and let everybody in prison knows that's what it is. Don't get me started. I'm so angry about it. But Paul's Angels is the one who pulled him or took care of him. They paid for his vet bills through donations. They are amazing. Like he the lady I got him from, Julie, the medical foster he was with for a few days, because he went straight from the vet to her for a couple days and then came straight to me. She had a whole bag of things for him, like spray to keep him clean, wipes, his antibiotics, special food. She made him rice, which I have a ton of, so the boys will be getting rice. And we got chicken broth, so he'll be getting all that. And Noah was so worried about him being alone, which I'm really glad he did this. He said, I'm just going to put him in my room tonight. I don't want him to be by himself. And I said, okay, that's fine. And now the storm is here, so I'm really glad he did do that, because Sammy gets a little nervous with storms. So I really hope that, I don't know how he'll react to storms. So being with somebody will make him feel better. I suspect he's going to be Noah's dog. He'll see it coming. Noah's like, oh my God, I already love him. It is absolutely destroying. But I'm going to tell you right now, y'all are going to see this transformation in this dog. I don't know how long it's going to take for him to put weight on. I assume it'll be soon. I assume it won't take. I think we'll start seeing improvement immediately. Because he's being fed. But, Buddy came to us, he was 49 pounds and now weighs 74 pounds. My dogs always get that. So, he's very, very loving. He loves my husband already. They're already connected. They're already following him around and stuff. So definitely will keep giving you guys updates and letting you just see the life that he's going to live. It's going to be better. It's going to be so much better. So you guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for all the kind words, and I hope I answered your questions. For those who are new here, I do have Alzheimer's. It is my thing, unfortunately. So I will repeat myself occasionally. And if you didn't get to the end of this 10-minute video to hear that, I will notify you guys again. Just keep him praying. And if anybody ever wants to donate to a cause, a good cause, Paul's Angels is a great cause. I try to remember to donate to them once a month. Something. Anything. $15, $20, $30. It doesn't matter. Whatever you can give, I do. Anyway.